Hi, my name is Nicole Krieger. I'm going to be reviewing dispositions and what a professional educator looks like and how do they behave. Dispositions I will foster include that I believe all students that can learn. The way one student learns is not always the same as another. Just what I'm experiencing this year, I have a few students with OCD, ADHD, and as well as emotional disturbance, and that is why they are in an emotional support classroom with me. With this group of kids, I've noticed that some of my students learn best when they are standing and listening and to the instruction. Some of my students learn by listening to a video, and some of my student with OCD, I noticed that if I am able to provide him with a whiteboard to write all his answers, or if he's writing, and that ability to easily erase and fix his mistakes helps him to stay focused and limits the amount of behaviors that I see. I also believe that as a teacher, I should be able to be sensitive to students' diverse backgrounds. I teach in a low-income district. I see students and families from backgrounds where they have little to nothings. I have families and students that are homeless. And even so, just the way they discipline their children is different. And with all of that in mind, when it comes to dealing with my students and managing behaviors and teaching, I try to take into account what they're used to. This helps to kind of bridge the gap between home and school, which is something I try to do. And if I'm not sure, I will also reach out to the parents and say, hey, how is this something, is this what you're experiencing at home, or what are some things that you do to help manage or help facilitate some of the behaviors we want to see. And as a special education teacher, confidentiality is very important to me. All students and families have a right to their privacy, just as I wouldn't like someone talking about me without my consent or my knowledge. I expect the same for myself when dealing with other students and families. Dispositions I need to continue to work on include being more positive even when behaviors are tough in my classroom. I know that sometimes the behaviors are so extreme that by the end of it and things have calmed down, sometimes I'm still not ready. Some of the students will see that I'm not so positive anymore. That's just something I need to work on. Maybe taking a walk and coming back, or just saying I need a break and have someone come in and step in for me. Another thing is showing compassion and empathy for others, especially when it's not warranted. I am dealing with a lot of faculty this year that are not so nice, and I'm a very kind person, I feel. Even when I'm having a bad day, I will say hi to you, I will ask how you're doing. I don't see that with everyone, so sometimes just thinking, hey, it might be a bad day. So being able to do that and not holding a grudge is something I want to work on. I just feel that will help in my community. And then the last thing is, I'm going to bring it up. The last thing is, what does a professional educator look like, and how do they behave? I, as an educator, feel that I should be coming in dressed professionally, talking professionally, being up to date on all my paperwork, making sure that I'm meeting deadlines, being kind to everyone, treating everybody with respect, and just kind of checking myself. We're all human, and sometimes those things don't always occur, and just taking a step back and looking at what could I be doing better. I do a lot of self-reflection at the end of the day, because when behaviors and other things are happening in my building. Sometimes it's hard to think about it in the moment, so I'll go home and I just think, hey, what could I have done better? What didn't I do? And if I treated someone with disrespect, I will reach out to that person and just say, hey, my behavior may have not have been XYZ. I apologize for that, and something I will continue to work on in the future. This is how I am as a professional, and these are guidelines that I like to live by. Thank you.